Good evening, wrestling fans, and we're getting ready for the Beat Digger Wrestling Duel against the Sterling Tigers. So this ought to be a good one. We're right at 6:30, and we don't have any wrestlers yet, but Beat Digger's coming out of the locker room, so we should be underway pretty quick. As we'll get started with some JV matches first, as we'll have, I'm not sure which order. Have Ezekiel Munoz going against Isaac De Leon from Sterling. Chase Barnett for the Beat Diggers at 132 against Curtis Winters.
His father, Dave Madrano.
And we have Ricky Mendez going against Curtis Winters, probably after the match is over. And then same way with Jason Moreno at 126 will face off against Isaac De Leon. So Winters and De Leon will both get 2 JV matches. We've got Parents' Night going on tonight, so while they do that, let's take a short time out. We'll be back with more on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Okay, welcome back, and our starting lineups brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan. Proud to be Northeastern Colorado's locally owned hometown savings and loan with locations in Fort Morgan, Sterling, and Brush. They're available 24/7. I'm assuming that's on the internet for your banking needs. That's Equitable Savings and Loan. So let's run down our starters. We'll start at 170. Starters, our varsity lineup. We'll have Randy Woodward going at 170 against freshman Kendrick Thompson of Sterling. And then we jump to 182. Toby McDonald, a senior, will go against P.J. Holzhauser, also a senior. P.J.'s ranked number 4 in the state by on the mat. 195, junior Daniel Arbaca will take on Tate Green, a freshman from Sterling. No wrestlers for the Sterling Tigers at 220 is Rick Tan, a junior, will pick up a forfeit win. And Andrew Guzman will also get a forfeit at heavyweight. Then we jump into the meat of the lineup here. Caleb Cox, ranked number 7 in the state at 106, will take on Zach Loft, ranked number 13. And Colin Cole will go, we got the national anthem. So let's take 30 seconds. We'll be back in a moment on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Okay, I'm not sure we got that commercial, but we got the national anthem out of the way. So let's go back to the 106-pounders. Number 7 ranked Caleb Cox will take on number 13 ranked Zach Loft. Loft, a freshman, Cox a sophomore. At 113, Colin Cole, sophomore, takes on number 12 ranked Josh Beret, a senior. And at 120, Oswaldo Nunez, freshman for the Diggers, takes on number 1 ranked Colby Duncan. Colby down to 120 this year. He's ranked number 1 at 126 by on the mat. Wyatt Holdren goes at 126. He's a freshman. Will take on Jake Breidenbach, a junior from Sterling. 132 rushes Wyatt Fowl, a freshman. Will go against Ernesto Ochoa, sophomore for the Sterling Tigers. 138, another freshman for the Beat Diggers. Jade Queen will go against Justin Gonzalez, junior from Sterling. 145, Jaron Peterson, a junior, will take on number 2 ranked Eric Crier, a senior from Sterling. At 152, Isaac Morales will take on Taylor Debris, freshman from Sterling. And at 160, Arnaldo Maltos Garcia will jump up to 160. He'll take on Dylan Pirelli, a junior from Sterling, and that'll finish up our varsity matches, but we're set to go with our JVs. And did you hear who we have out there?
Chase Barnett at 132 pounds, taking on Curtis Winters of Sterling.
Chase is another freshman for the Beat Diggers. Let's see if I can check that out. Yep, he's a freshman. And we'll have to see who comes up next. But the Sterling wrestler will be Isaac DeLeon. He'll take on either Thomas Metland from Brush or Jason Moreno. Waiting for the Sterling wrestler. Now, here he comes.
Had to tape his shoelaces.
Oh, that's what's going on. Had to borrow it from the Beat Diggers. Sterling's been kind of a budget crunch, as most of the high schools have, so got to help each other out. Okay, we're underway for it, folks. There's Barnett going against Curtis Winters. Winters in the singlet with the black, orange, and white. And Barnett gets caught in the front headlock as he's shot in there, trying to drag out of that, but gets thrown down, and he's on his back. Going for the pin is Curtis Winters. So just overpowered Chase Barnett, the freshman Diggers. And Barnett trying to get off his back here. Curtis Winters now he's trying to get a half in there. There's a chest to chest. Barnett going one way, then the other, trying to bridge out of this pickle. 1:15 still on the clock. He's got a long ways to go. She's locked up pretty tight.
Got to see Curtis Winters wrestle last year in junior high. We wrestled him quite a bit. Pretty good little wrestler.
Okay. Yeah, he's trying to look for his age. So he's got to be a freshman too. So
yep.
Sterling Tiger wins the pin at 56 seconds of the match. We got Isaac DeLeon will be up momentarily after this 30-second timeout on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Well, I hope we're on the air, but this will be Thomas Metland stepping out against Isaac DeLeon at 126 pounds.
DeLeon in on a single leg, cross-faced by Metland. Trying to get some inside control, get a sprawl in there, and Metland sprawls away from it. Thomas Metland looks a little bigger in this JV match. Probably is. They have DeLeon listed at 126 pounds. They're just trying to get some of these JV kids a match. Metland and DeLeon tied up forehead to forehead. Metland trying to control the arms of DeLeon. They just keep tying up and breaking back apart.
Metland a lot taller.
A face slap by DeLeon.
Seen enough of that last night, didn't I?
Yeah. Still just the one shot by DeLeon in this first period. Neither wrestler's taking another shot. A lot of tying up and breaking back apart. 25 seconds left in the first period.
Referee's out of California by Loveland now. Again, his name is Remo. Grew up in the farming communities of Southern California. Knew what a sugar beet was and everything.
Gonna finish out the first period, no score. Gonna be DeLeon's choice. He defers. Metland chooses bottom. Thomas Metland sets. DeLeon, got a caution.
Caution brush.
Metland set again. De Leon on from the left side. Stand-up attempt by Metland. He stands up trying to peel the wrist. He gets him peeled and gets away. Picks up the first point of the match with an escape. Metland leads 1-0. Wrestlers just eyeing each other out there. Tie up forehead to forehead now. Still just tying up, breaking apart. No shots yet here in the second period either.
Lots of hand fighting and tying up the hands. Metland's got a big raspberry on his knee. I'm surprised they didn't make him wrap that up.
Metland wrestled real well last night. Looks a little hesitant out there tonight. Still hasn't taken a shot.
They probably wrestled each other before, both freshmen.
40 seconds left in the second period. Metland still in the lead, 1-0. They tie up forehead to forehead again. Surprised we haven't seen a stalling call yet.
Yeah, I've been waiting here. They're moving, but I thought the referee might kind of set the tone of the match by calling some JV matches.
De Leon in on a deep single leg. Had Metland over on his hip for a second. Metland gets back up, throwing a crossface, trying to pick up an ankle. And we'll run up the second period.
Nice little scramble there at the end.
De Leon's going to take bottom in here in the third period. 1-0 in favor of Brush in this match. De Leon reaches up for the head right away, trying to suck Metland underneath, and just stands up, gets the escape. It's tied 1-1.
Let's hope this is won by a takedown. Either that or we got 3 more minutes to go.
Wrestlers tied up forehead to forehead still. Minute 30 left in the third period. Still in there forehead to forehead. Metland still hasn't taken a shot in the match. De Leon has 2 shots. Now we're going to get a double stalling call.
We have 1 minute to go in the third period. Scores tied 1-1.
There's Metland in on a single leg, trying to suck it in. Picks De Leon up, switches over to a double leg, dumps De Leon down. He's going to get the takedown. Metland in the lead, 3-1 now. 40 seconds left in the match. Metland trying to get wrist control. Keeping his weight on De Leon. De Leon stands up, reaches back, trying to peel the wrist of Metland. And we're going to get a stalling on Metland. That gives a point to the Sterling wrestler. De Leon comes in and tries to get a single leg on Metland. Metland gets around behind and gets the takedown.
Kind of wild at the end there. Metland got in there on that takedown.
So Metland's going to win this match 5-3.
The Big Diggers get their first victory. And, with that, let's don't forget Beat Digger Wrestling is brought to you by Cargill Beef. Cargill Beef is committed to feeding the world in a responsible way by reducing environmental impact, continuously improving products and processes. Learn about Cargill's story of commitment at www.cargill.com.
Wrestling tonight reminds you that sporting behavior is taking pride in your school, your team, and
Then
yourself.
MMI International, when buying a mixer or feeder truck, nothing compares to the MMI design, craftsmanship, and service. Your operation deserves the best. MMI continually outperforms, hands down, and they aren't afraid to stand behind their products. Give them a call at 842-5161.
For its contest, we expect those
And State Farm Insurance. When you're looking for someone to walk you through the insurance world, turn to the office of Greg Mullen and Brush. Home, auto, life, health, State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. Give Greg Mullen a call today at 842-4555.
sporting behavior is appreciation of all
Corf
the
Continental,
resources
your
and
GMC Chevrolet and Buick sales and service provider of pre-owned super centers, is ready to serve you in Sterling, Yuma, Julesburg, and Fort Morgan. Find them at corfautogroup.com. And Buildings by Design. Buildings by Design has the experience to complete your project from start to finish. Get the quality you deserve in your building by starting your build project right. Start with Buildings by Design. Had a nice visit with Buildings by Design co-owner, Travis Lefevre. You're a little familiar with him.
Yep. Wiggins boy.
First step at 170
And where were you in relation to him when you graduated?
Oh, he would have been,
Thompson.
I would guess, when did he graduate? Do you know?
I can't remember. Looks like we got Sterling cheerleaders right in front of us.
I would guess 5 or 6 years behind me, but I don't know that for sure.
Okay, Randy Woodward steps out for the Bead Diggers. Randy, a senior, his first year of wrestling. Had a little trouble with the shoulder, but he steps out against a freshman here, Kendrick Thompson. And we're underway. As Woodward tried a shot, now he's in there with a single leg. Works up and gets the takedown. Woodward's tall and thin and got a half Nelson trying to work it. Now he'll get a cross face from the other side with the right arm. Traps that far elbow, driving for a cross face cradle. He's got it locked up, lost it, locks it up again. And Kendrick Thompson's on his back for the fall.
42nd pin for Randy Woodward.
And Randy Woodward showing you why the coaches smile when he's out there. If we can keep him healthy, he's going to be good. Too bad he hasn't been out the last 3 years. Stubbs Gas and Oil. Next Stubbs Gas and Oil, your next stop. When you're headed out of town during your visits, you can gas up your vehicle, sit down to lunch, get snacks, and your hunting and fishing licenses also. Find everything you need at low prices at Stubbs Gas and Oil in Wiggins. Okay, Toby McDonald set to go against number 4 ranked PJ Holzhausen, senior from Sterling. You got this one, Jason?
Patrick Holzhauser ranked 4th, has a single leg on McDonald, dumps him down for the takedown. Breaks McDonald down. There's a 2-on-1 underneath. They're right on the edge of the circle. Like it might be setting up a tilt. McDonald trying to work his way up, but Holzhauser in there with a shoulder in his back. Now he's got a chicken wing looking for a wrist.
Toby looks a little small out there compared to Holzhauser.
Yeah. Holzhauser running ahead now, has that wrist with the reinforced arm bar. Holzhauser running that head, but Toby not turning yet. Now Holzhauser goes to the other side, puts a half in with the arm bar on McDonald, and McDonald's over on his back fighting for his life, and there's the pin. 1 minute and 20 seconds for Patrick Holzhauser.
And that'll tie it up 6-6 on the team side. Next we go to 195 pounders. Daniel Arbaka will take on Tate Green, freshman. Daniel a junior, but he hasn't wrestled a whole lot, so coaches are getting excited about him. Northeastern, live in your world, learn in ours. For more information about Northeastern or classes available to you, go to www.njc.edu. It's Northeastern.
Tate Green, also a freshman for Sterling. I remember watching him last year. He's a pretty good little freshman wrestler.
Okay. Arbaka's about a foot and a half taller than he is, and here comes a headlock from Tate Green. And he throws Arbaka down. Arbaka's sagging against it, and he's going to get the takedown, but Green right to his feet, and they'll go out of bounds. So we'll give 2 points to Arbaka. 1 point escape. They go out of bounds so we can catch up on the scoring, and we're back underway. Green in the black singlet with the orange and white stripes here on the black knight. Oh, nice double leg tackle. Arbaka fought it off. Now he reaches for his singles. Hooked up on the head, and here comes a headlock from Green again. And Arbaka trying to fight this headlock off. Over he goes. Arbaka trying to spin out of there. He's caught on his back, giving up back points as Tate Green's going for the pin. Arbaka got caught in a tight headlock. And he's fighting to get out of there, but that shoulder's down on this side. He rolls in, and there's the pin going Tate Green's way. And Sterling's going to jump out 12-6 over the Beat Diggers. And
pretty strong little freshman.
Yeah, he is. 102 pin and 3/10 of a second. As Riggs Tan is going to tie it up here with a forfeit win. Let's take 30 seconds. We'll be back with more on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Okay, welcome back. And we're at 106 pounds. Caleb Cox against Zach Loft. Go ahead, Jason. This ought to be a fun one.
Yeah, Caleb Cox ranked second by Tim Yount. Zach Loft 13th. There's Caleb Cox in on a single leg right at the edge of the mat. They'll go out of bounds.
You got him as second? I had him down as seventh.
Seventh. Did I say second?
Yeah.
I've got him as seventh.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay.
Double leg tackle by Caleb Cox gets the initial takedown, goes up 2-0. Zach Loft, just a freshman for Sterling. Caleb Cox, a sophomore. Caleb sets on the left side. We're going to get a caution on Caleb.
Yeah,
look the other way around to me.
Me too.
We have a second caution on Drush.
The wrestlers are ready. The referee's being slow on the whistle there.
Sit out by Loft, tried to get a Peterson. Caleb Cox follows him around. Caleb Cox with wrist control. Stand up by Loft, pilling the wrist and going to get away. Score 2-1 now in favor of Cox. Cox in on another double leg, lifts Loft up, dumps him down to his hip. I think he's got Cox's head scissored in there. Not scissored, but clamped pretty tight with his leg. Cox trying to come out, comes out the side. And he's going to pick up another 2-point takedown. Goes up 4-1. 45 seconds left in the first period as they'll go out of bounds again.
Clock down to 47.5 seconds. Wish they'd raise that score, that basketball hoop over there.
Loft stands up again, peels the wrist, going to get the escape. 2-4 now. Brush in the lead. Fireman by Loft. And Caleb blocks it with a little hip lever. Loft still has that elbow tight. Loft going to back out of it. Both wrestlers stand back up. They're just eyeing each other, tapping each other's foreheads. Good double leg tackle again by Caleb Cox. Doesn't have the points yet. They're on the edge of the mat, and they're going to give him the takedown there. Cox goes up 6-2 as we run out the first period. Green's choice, Sterling's choice. He's going to defer. Cox chooses down. Start the second period. Cox is set. Loft on from the left side. Stand up by Caleb. Loft pulls him back down. Caleb pushing back into Loft, trying to get up to his base, cross-faced by Loft. Good tight waist ride by Loft with his shoulder in Cox's back, just keeping him pushed down. Good shoulder pressure. Now Cox makes his way up to his base. Loft grabs his ankle, busts him back down, reaching for a wrist. Cox still pushing back in. Gets back up to his base. Loft tries to bust him down again. Switch by Caleb. That doesn't work. Gets pulled back down. Caleb inside trying to peel that wrist off of his waist. Loft rides a real tight waist. Stand up by Caleb Cox trying to peel the wrist, and Caleb's going to get away for the escape.
They pop out of bounds.
Cox goes up 7-2 now. Wrestler's in the neutral position. Wrestlers just eyeing each other, tapping each other's foreheads. No shot yet. 25 seconds. There's another double leg by Cox. Cox gets busted down to his belly. Trying to come back up. Still has the double leg. Makes his way up to his base. Puts Loft over on his hip. Going to pick up the takedown. They're right on the edge of the mat as Cox goes up 9-2 with 8 seconds left in the second period. Caution on Green this time. Loft sets again. Caleb Cox on from the left side. Reaches for an ankle. Zach Loft sits out, trying to peel the wrist. Comes back over to his base. And we'll run out of time here in the second period. Loft's choice here in the third period. He chooses down. Loft stands up on the whistle. Cox pulls him back down, gets a 2-on-1. Loft underneath, peeling the wrists. Cox switches wrists. Stand up by Loft, and they'll go out of bounds. Loft makes his way back to the center circle. He's set. Cox comes back on the left side. Reaches for a wrist right away. Wrist and a hip, trying to bust Loft. Loft stands up. Cox pulls him right back down, gets a 2-on-1.
Well, really works hard to get that wrist control.
Loft does a good job of peeling the wrist from underneath. Sit out attempt by Loft. Cox follows him around. Cox has both wrists, now goes for a half. Cox keeping good shoulder pressure on Loft with a 2-on-1 now. Not much movement by Cox. Inside of a minute now left in the third period. Cox leads 9-2. Stand up by Loft. And Cox going to let him escape. 9-3 now the score. Another double leg by Cox, sets him over on his hip. Trying to pop his head out the side, comes up, and he's going to get the takedown. Tries to tilt Loft over. Cox up 11-3 now. Sit out by Loft. Inside of 20 seconds now. Cox with a wrist. Looks like he's trying for a half from that right side. Needs to get out to the side and run it, but Loft going to come back up to his base. And we're going to end this 11-3 in favor of Caleb Cox.
So that'll be a major decision for the Beat Diggers. So that's big points.
Another 4 points for the Beat Diggers. So the Beat Diggers go up 22-12 in this duel.
Morgan Federal Bank, the bank that's committed to their community and keeping banking simple. They're on the cutting edge of banking. Stop by at 321 Ensign. See the difference they have available. Morgan Federal Bank, there is a difference. Okay, we're set to go here with Colin Cole against Josh Beret. This should be a fun one. Colin not ranked. Beret ranked number 12 here at 113. Colin had a great match last night, lost it in overtime. So he went against another ranked opponent from La Junta. And they're on their feet. They're going forehead to forehead. There's a shot by Colin. They work to the near side and they'll be out of bounds.
Josh Beret is a senior for Sterling.
Colin, sophomore for Beat Diggers. Colin in that gold singlet with the maroon trim and brush across the back. As they work forehead to forehead, Colin long range single. Now he shoots, drops down, kind of feints another one, staying on the head. So they're still going forehead to forehead. He's kind of popping and trying to go, but Beret keeps his hands tied up. Beret feints the shot. They circle back into the 10-foot circle. And going to tight tie up, and Colin trying to get out of that. Backs away, and now he'll come up ear to ear for a moment. Now forehead to forehead as we work wrists underneath. Beret backing up. Colin works him in, shoots for a single. Beret tries to spin around, but they'll be out of bounds. Still no score, 44.4 seconds in the first period. And a couple head taps. There's a shot by Beret. In on a double leg, then a single. Colin trying to fight it off. He reaches back, hooks up a leg, steps over, trying to get a crossface, and he dumps Beret over. Got him on his back. Got him kind of a pinhold as he scissored through the leg. Had a headlock there for a moment.
Colin just about had Beret spladled.
He had it almost locked up. We're giving a 2-point takedown and a couple near fall points out of that scramble. Beret was scrambling hard to get off his back. He was almost pinned. Now we'll get back to that tight waist, chop the near arm. We'll head to the second period. Colin Cole up by a score of 4-0. Digger's choice. Colin's going to take down. No, I guess he deferred. So Beret will take down.
First, bottom position.
Cole in on the left side. And we're underway. He'll grab an ankle and a thigh. Beret tries to tripod up. And Colin trying that pick and step, but Beret caught an ankle. And he's going to step out the backside, get a reversal. Come around, got a cross face in there. Now he's got a hard cross face, traps that far elbow. And Colin peels that off. He's kind of bunched up underneath. Beret looks like he's trying to get a grapevine in there, but Colin kind of bunched up and blocking that. A little side drag by Beret as Colin trying to hit a switch. He's hipping around there. He's kind of wiggling across the mat, but Beret comes back trying to set an arm bar there on the right arm. Colin gets that off. Tight waist by Beret. Colin trying to hit us. Just grabbed the knee. Almost got tilted up there. So he reached back, and that didn't work, so now he's based out. Here comes Beret with a crossface and trying to get the grapevine in. There it is. And Colin's got almost a headlock. He's got the Peterson roll about set up on Beret. Beret's just about pinned, but he's got a headlock on Colin. Colin trying to reach up and hook the head. And he's got Beret high, and now Beret's on his back. There's a reversal for Colin. And Colin scissored through the legs, getting a half Nelson, trying to drive it. Beret bridging hard. Now stacking him up is Colin. He's working that half Nelson. Beret rolls through it. Colin still scissored up there with 18 seconds to go here in the second period. And Colin working up. He's got exposure now. There was a 2 count. The referee's waving it off. Yep. There's another 2 count, but he counted and he waved that off too. As now Colin trying to work up. He's got that leg scissored and tied up. And there's a couple times he could have called some more back points there, but he didn't do it. Getting a little help from the crowd up there.
It's just his dad.
That's just Shane. Shane's a pretty good referee in his own right. So we're going neutral here in the third period. Colin's choice. He's up by 4. Colin quite a bit shorter than Beret.
I wrestled a Beret when I was in school.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I think his name was Frankie Beret, and I thought he was from Caliche.
Okay, well, we got Caliche kids here, including the coach and Chad Duncan and his son, also Colby. Okay, they tie up, pushing on each other. Ray trying to force the head down. Colin back away from that. As they go ear to ear now. And Beret tries to pop him down, trying to get in on a single. Colin sagging away from it. Hooked up a knee. He may have to bail out here. And he will. Now Beret's got the leg scissored. 2-point takedown for Beret makes it 6-4. Beret working from the top, trying to get a grapevine in there. Colin blocks that. So they work towards the beat digger bench. Beret trying to tilt him over. Colin reached back, grabs an ankle, lifting it up. Now he's going to have to belly down. 46 seconds and counting. Colin up by 2 as they work the beat digger edge. All right. And Colin basing it. Beret throws in a grapevine. It's a little high. And 3/4 Nelson. Beret's on his back. But Colin bridging up. Beret's way out of bounds, but he can't suck him under there. But it's eating up some good time, and he'll be out of bounds. 25 seconds on the clock. Colin up 6-4. Got that head hanging and would have had him pinned if he'd been in bounds. Could have sucked it up just about another half inch. Beret set. Colin trying to stand up. Beret pulls him back and lets him loose. He shoots in on a single leg. Colin's pushing his head down. And Beret working the ankle, lifts it up, trying to treetop him. As we wind down inside of 10 seconds. And Colin kind of steps over that, hits the crossface. Got Beret setting on a hip. If he can, he won't get the takedown, but he'll ride out and win the match. 7-4 for Colin Cole. And I think that they give him another point there somewhere. Not sure where we ended up 7-4.
He got the escape.
Give him the escape, and that'll end up 7-4. How about that? It makes score 25-12 for the Beat Diggers.
Got a tough match coming up.
Okay, Oswaldo Nunez, freshman for the Beat Digger. Gets a number 1 ranked 126 pounder in the state, Colby Duncan, a senior.
Oswaldo in with an underhook. Right on the edge of the mat. Oswaldo's going to push him out of bounds. We'll go back to the center. Oswaldo, a freshman. Colby Duncan, a senior. A little flat shot by Oswaldo. He backs out of it, though, and in on a single leg is Colby Duncan. Draped over the top is Nunez. Oswaldo. Duncan goes to a double. Draped over the top, picking ankles, and we're going to get
illegal hold there with that scissor on the head.
Yeah, had a scissor on the head, so Duncan's going to pick up a penalty point. He had that scissor for about 10 seconds.
Yeah, it took a long time. I thought, well, then, maybe I'm not reading it right.
Oh, both wrestlers shoot at the same time. Nice fireman by Colby Duncan, and he's going to get the takedown. Goes up 3-0 in this match. Good wrist control by Colby Duncan. Nunez trying to come up to his base. Nunez makes it up. Can hear his mom over here telling him to get up.
Yeah, Grandma's up there too.
Tilt by Colby Duncan, picking up back points. Still got the tilt hooked up. That shouldn't have been.
Shouldn't have been awarded yet.
No.
I was hoping to see a lot better refereeing tonight. So far, it's been pretty decent. Still got that arm bar in there. They'll be out of bounds. That kind of saved him from calling it early.
6-0. Colby Duncan in the lead over Oswaldo Nunez. Sit out by Nunez. And we're going to run out of time in the first period. Sterling's choice. Colby Duncan going to choose down. Starting the second period. Oswaldo on from the left side. We get a caution on the Sterling wrestler. A little false start.
The slow whistles kind of mess the wrestlers up. They're ready to go.
Now we have a caution on Rush.
Try it for the third time.
Stand up by Duncan, gets pulled back down by Nunez. Stand up again by Duncan. Faces Nunez, and he's going to get the escape. Little head and heel by Colby Duncan, and he's going to get the takedown. Goes up 9-0.
Colby coming off a disappointing loss in the state championship match last year.
Has he taken second twice? Or
he might have got third the year before. I can't remember for sure. He went in both years ranked number 1, I think. I don't remember who he lost to.
Nunez trying to get up to his base, gets pulled back down. And Colby Duncan hooks up that reinforced arm bar again. Pulls Oswaldo right to his back. Oswaldo fighting it. And there's the pin for Colby Duncan. 2 minutes and 53 seconds.
53 seconds now. We'll have Wyatt Holdren up next. We'll give another victory to the Tigers. With the score 25-18. Still nip and tuck here. Wyatt Holdren's going to check in as a freshman. Will take on Jake Breidenbach, a junior. She gets the red leg band on out there. And we're set to go. Wyatt Holdren had a great match last night. Come up a little short at the end, but there's a little Breidenbach with, nice little fireman's carry, and he's got the takedown. Puts Wyatt over. He didn't get any back points, but he's driving a cross-face cradle hard. And Wyatt trying to peel the wrists and get out of this tight cradle. Breidenbach drove it around. And he's trying to lift it up. Wyatt's got an elbow out, trying to fight it off. Over he goes. 1:24 on the clock here in the first period. Breidenbach going for the pin. As Wyatt's caught up there pretty tight. He's kicking and squirming. And kicks out of it. Going to give up the 3-point near fall. And here comes a hammerlock by Breidenbach. Sets that back in the right pocket. Gets the left wrist in the right pocket. And now out to the side. Here comes the near side cradle. And cranks that up. And Wyatt's giving up back points again as Breidenbach's got that near side cradle locked up. Wyatt reaching through the legs and breaks that. He gives up 3 more near fall points. And here comes a head lever by Breidenbach. Then he takes that to arm bar on the left side. Got that sunk in deep. Got the right wrist tied up. Trying to work that arm bar across there. Wyatt clears his forearm. And Breidenbach's teed out to the side trying to work that. Now he's got a double arm bar there for a second. As Wyatt grabs a hip trying to get a little leverage there. As we're down inside of 5 seconds and counting here in the first period. Breidenbach going to come back to a tight waist, but he'll be up by a score of 8-0. It'll be Holden's choice. He's going to defer it. And Coach Garcia says take neutral. And we're back underway. Working on that black with the tiger out there in orange and white. Holden tried a shot, block, and Breidenbach reaches down, hooks up a single leg, and Holden trying to fight it off with a power half. He's got that power half cranking it hard. Breidenbach's down on that single leg. Now he goes to double and dumps Holden down. For a 10-point lead. Now Breidenbach with a tight waist. And Holden basing out. So work right here in front of us. Right at the edge. Holden's kind of hips back into him, but they'll be out of bounds. Breidenbach's wiping his nose. The referee's going to start some blood time. So let's talk about Ingmar Phillips Insurance while they clean up the mat. Looking to find insurance for your car, home, or even for you? Call Ingmar Phillips Insurance with 2 locations in Brush and Fort Morgan. They can help you with your home, car, health, life insurance questions, or provide a quote. That's Ingmar Phillips Insurance. Then Morgan Community College. Find out why Morgan Community College is the best choice for higher education. Visit MCC online at morgancc.ed or stop by the campus for a personal advising session. MCC, here to help you imagine your possibilities, believe in yourself, and achieve your goals. Okay, Wyatt's down 10-0, and he's working from the bottom as they restart. About halfway through as we're down to 1 minute left here in the second period. Breidenbach teed way out to the front, working on that left arm. He comes back with a tight waist. Wyatt tries to turn into him. Breidenbach sets up a reinforced arm bar here on the left side. It's his left arm in on the backbone. He's got his Holden's left arm tied up with his right arm. He's holding that bar, reaches that wrist, trying to walk it around. Holden is on his back for 1 count, now 2. He's giving up some back points. Breidenbach, I don't think he's going to pin him from here. He's trying to put a figure 4 around the head. As Holden's in a pickle with 18 seconds left here in the second period. Breidenbach working that arm bar now. He'll come back, give a crossface trap to far shoulder, going for the pin. 6 seconds of counting. Holden rolls through it. And he'll give up the 3 near fall point. That'll make it 13-0 as we head to the third period. It'll be Holden's choice. He's going to take neutral position. Down 13-0. And we're underway on their feet. Holden going back and forth. Breidenbach now just standing there staring at him. And now he ties up. Holden tries to drop down. Breidenbach blocks that. There's Holden going in on a fireman's and just gets thrown down, but Holden's sticking with it. That's not a takedown. Holden had a fireman caught up. There's no control. And the official's going to call it there on a takedown. Oh, boy. They'll call it a tech fall, 15-0, but I didn't look like a takedown to me at all. But that makes the team score 23 for Sterling Tigers, 25 for the Beet Diggers. Wyatt Fowl will be up next against Ernesto Ochoa. B&B Appliance. You're shopping for new appliances? Shop the best appliance store in Fort Morgan. B&B Appliance carries a full and complete line of Whirlpool appliances. They'll help you find the perfect fit. B&B Appliance in downtown Fort Morgan. Wyatt Fowles set to go here against Ernesto Ochoa, sophomore. Foul, a freshman for the Beet Diggers.
It should be 25-23. Team score. Russia's favorite.
Kind of messed up the team score up there. Wyatt Fowl ranked for the Beet Diggers here at number 3. As they go kind of bouncing all over the place. A bunch of hand fighting, but nothing else so far. Jason, you got your breath back?
I'm getting it.
Are you? Kind of got out horsed by an older guy there, but
He did.
yeah, I didn't think that last was a takedown, but the official did.
Fought hard and didn't give up the pin, so saved the point there.
Yeah, a couple of them as they go. Just a lot of hand fighting out there with Ochoa and Fowl.
No, and I expect to see Breidenbach ranked here now that Colby Duncan's dropped down to 120 pounds.
Yeah,
If you remember, he wrestled and beat Mackie Sandoval last year.
yeah, that's right. Mackey was a tough customer.
Yeah.
Still a lot of hand fighting, not a whole lot going on. As he come back into the 10-foot circle. So, hand fighting, forehead to forehead. Foul feinted a couple shots, but I don't think I've seen Ochoa do anything. But there's his nice double leg shot. Foul trying to fight it off. He sprawls out on his feet there and fought it off with kind of a crossface. So, you want to call this one? You ready? Okay, cool. You got your breath back. No score in the first period.
Foul's going to choose top here in the second period. Foul breaks him down. It's an arm lever, puts it on his back. Ochoa breaks that. Now Foul has wrist control underneath one wrist. Now he's got a 2-on-1. Looks like he's trying to pull that out for a tilt, but doesn't get it. Ochoa gets his arm back. Now Foul puts that arm on his back again. Well, he rides with a lot of pressure, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Has it on his back again. Taking it over the top. Now puts a half in. Ochoa's kind of squirrely.
Yeah, he's got the limp arm there. That didn't look like a legal high school hold. You see it in college all the time.
Head lever by Foul. Puts that arm on his back again. Now Foul puts in that half with the arm there and puts Ochoa to his back, and there's the pin.
Stretched him out and put him away.
Just took a little time. 3 minutes, 6-second pin for Wyatt Fowl.
Wyatt's got a lot of confidence on top. Jade Queen will be up next against Justin Gonzalez. As we get ready for that one, Central Auto Parts. You need your vehicle and farm equipment to be in top shape. Make sure you take care of them by purchasing the best quality parts at great prices at your local Napa store. Central Auto Parts in Fort Morgan. Okay, Jade Queen had a big win last night, 6-8 in his match. Takes on Justin Gonzalez, a junior. Queen, a freshman for the Beat Diggers. Beat Diggers now lead the duel 31-23. And Queen on his knees, misses a single leg shot. He's kind of caught in the under position, but I think he's tied up the elbow. Looked like he was going to do kind of a fireman's. Now Ochoa catching that front head, just an underhook there. And Queen trying to work it into a fireman's. He's got the single leg. As they spin around, Ochoa on the over position, trying to get a cradle, it looks like. But Queen hanging on to that single leg.
Justin Gonzalez, a junior for Sterling. Jade Queen, just a freshman. Brush has 5 freshmen in their lineup tonight.
Put a stop on the stalemates. We'll restart on her feet. Still no score. You've watched Jade for a while. He's in on, shoots in on a single, then switches to double. He's caught in that under position. His head down by the mat. There gets a single and working Gonzalez to the edge, and they'll be out of bounds. And restart with 48 seconds on the clock. The wrestlers been working hard to get in shape, or better shape. I don't think they were ever out of shape. Working 2-a-days. They're giving each other the evil eye there. Gonzalez bounced around now and come forehead to forehead tie up. Jade trying to keep those wrists clear. Work right at the edge of the 10-foot circle. There's a shot by Gonzalez. Queen with a big sprawl, trying to get the crossface in, traps the elbow. And get that ankle. Now he throws in a spiral right. Gonzalez hooking up a single leg. Jade can't quite pull that in. And we'll head to the second period, no score. We've heard that before. But it'll be Jade's choice, and he defers it. Gonzalez going to take down.
Brush deferred, starting from the bottom position.
Gonzalez gets set. Justin Gonzalez. Jade Queen moves in on the right side, and we're underway. This is the elbow on the first sweep, comes back and chops the elbow. Gets a good deep tight waist in there. Got spiral right for a moment. Now he's working the wrists underneath. Hear coach say, watch the roll. Gonzalez trying to build a base. Queen gets crossface in there, traps the far elbow, going for a crossface cradle. Gonzalez breaks that free, but Queen comes right back with it. Puts that barbed wire on there. Gonzalez really prying away from it, but Queen trying to suck it under there with that barbed wire. We tie up those elbows underneath. Now Queen goes for the cradle off of that. Now right back to the barbed wire. Gonzalez kind of hips back, gets dumped over on his back. Queen trying to get chest to chest. He's got him setting over on the hip. And there comes a crossface. And not quite enough exposure, but Gonzalez in trouble. Queen trying to get out the side. There's some back points coming. Gets chest to chest for a moment. Gonzalez trying to pop out the backside. Queen's going to get 2 near fall points and try to maintain control. He's kind of scissored through the legs. Gonzalez reaching out. Queen's got his head caught underneath. Pops it out, throws the half, and over goes Gonzalez again. Queen teed out to the side, right here at the edge, going for the pin. Gonzalez is down. Now he squirts out of bounds, and there's a pin. Top side of his shoulders were out of bounds, but the lower shoulder blades were flat. And Jade Queen with a big pin win for the Beat Diggers. How about that one, Jason?
Yeah, Brush really needed that one. 3-minute 36-second pin. That's puts Brush up 37-23 in this duel with 3 matches left. Jaron Peterson now at 145's got a tough match taking on Eric Cryer or Courier. I've heard both.
I like Courier. I talked to some Sterling people. They like Courier too.
So Eric Courier, a senior, ranked number 2 in the state at 145 pounds. Taking on junior Jaron Peterson of Brush. 10 seconds into the match. Big head pressure by Courier. Little fireman attempt by Jaron Peterson. Peterson got popped in the eye. We're back underway. A head pop by Jaron Peterson. Ties up. Courier goes for a head and heel. So you might have got smacked in the eye again. Gonna get some injury time here.
Well, Courier caught him a second time on that last little flurry. But still no score, 133.
Minute 33 left in the first period. They're going to start in a neutral position again.
Courier looks a lot taller out there.
In on a single leg is Jaron Peterson, and they'll go out of bounds. Minute 20 left in the first period. No score.
There's Grandpa listening on the internet down at Beloit, Kansas.
Pressure still neutral here. Courier wants to really tie up. Jaron's trying to stay away from that. He's in tight now. Went for another head and heel. Jaron Peterson sprawled away from that. Big head pressure by Courier. Yeah, we're going to go out of bounds. 50 seconds left here, first period. Courier looks quite a bit bigger than Peterson.
He's sure taller. Jaron's pretty solid. He's built a little like his brother.
A single leg by Jaron Peterson trying to pick it up. They're on the edge of the mat. Peterson still has that, drops down. Oh, gets put over on a hip. He comes back up, trying to get behind Courier. Courier draped over the top, putting a
he's got a half in there, power
half in there. Oh.
Peterson with, I don't know how they can give Courier that takedown yet. Peterson's still in on the single leg, even though he's getting cranked with the half Nelson. I don't know about that takedown awarded.
I don't either.
I guess the official's been reading Tim Yount's stuff instead of watching the match. I'm not quite sure about that one. Give Courier the lead.
Start the second period. Jaron Peterson's choice. He chooses neutral. He got a good shot on him. Just about got the takedown. Somehow the points were awarded to Eric Courier.
Courier had a nice power half, but Peterson had control of it.
I wouldn't have called that control.
No, Peterson with control, yeah. I sure wouldn't give it to Courier.
Another head and heel attempt by Courier. Good sprawl by Jaron Peterson. They're going to go out of bounds.
Courier got that funny little swim cap on.
Wrestlers just eyeing each other, circling inside the 10-foot circle. Sharon Peterson looks like he's just stalking him, waiting for a shot.
Haven't seen much.
A single leg again is Peterson trying to pick it up. Creer draped over the top with an ankle, trying to pry that ankle out. Peterson keeping his head buried under there, trying to get in better position. Good sprawl by Creer, reaching under, grabbing the chin of Peterson. He grabs an ankle, and they're going to give him the takedown, and I don't agree with that.
Stepped over the leg,
Yeah.
but still doesn't have any control yet.
Now he settles in behind Peterson. So Creer takes a 4-0 lead, busts Peterson down, putting a lot of pressure on the shoulders. And they're going to...
Yeah, stalling work on Peterson there. He's got the grapevine locked up there.
When you got a forearm in the back of your neck, you really can't move anywhere.
I think that's the first stalling we've had in the varsity match. It's been pretty lenient with those.
Green's choice here in the third period. He's going to choose top. On from the right side is Creer. We're going to get a caution on Creer. Puts the leg in right away. Jaron Peterson trying to kick that leg out. Creer just him down now. Peterson kicks it out, comes back up to his base. Peterson trying to come up. Creer just draped over Peterson. He's doing a hip ride.
Peterson needs to do a little more on the bottom. Got dinged for stalling already.
Creer tries to put that leg back in, and Peterson blocks it. Peterson flat on his belly now. Now comes back up to his knees. Creer just riding pressure. Peterson can't get out to the side any. Now Creer by that arm out. Peterson just hips into him, comes back up to his knees. We're going to get another stalling call on Jaron Peterson. That's going to give Creer a point. Goes up 5-0. About 20 seconds left here in the third period.
Creer got away with grabbing the ear protector and cranking on Peterson's head. I don't know what the official was looking at. The clock maybe.
Inside of 5 seconds now. Peterson comes back up to his base.
The official getting a little carried away with his stalling. He's going to give him another point for stalling.
So Eric Creer's going to win this match 6-0. Peterson avoided any extra points.
37-26.
37-26 on the team side in favor of Brush.
Ehrlich Toyota East. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Ehrlich Toyota East in Fort Morgan. They'll fit you in a car or truck of your choice, serving all of northeastern Colorado. That's Ehrlich Toyota East. Okay, we're moving away. Only 2 matches to go. As Isaac Morales steps out for the Beat Diggers, he'll take on Taylor Devery.
Morales usually wrestles at 138 pounds, so he's up a couple of weights.
Let's see, what grade's Morales?
He's just a freshman. He's the 5th freshman for the Beat Diggers tonight.
Devery also a freshman. Morales in on a single leg. Comes out the backside with it. Gets the double X, steps over and gets the takedown. And there's a quick stand up by Devery. And Morales drops down to that single leg. Steps out to the double, dumps him over, maintains control. And a tight waist, working that near arm for the freshman from the Beat Diggers. He's got that Cardinal singlet. Oh, he sets up a tilt. And there's some back points coming. How slow can you count? And that brings the Brush coaches off the
And he
the
counted
bench.
twice.
I know, he counted twice. And slow. I think he wants to be invited back. I had an official tell me one time, if you don't call him the hometown's way, you don't get invited back. So let's see how he does it this time. A little better job. At least got a 2 count out of it. Morales will go up 4-0. I don't mean to pick on the referees, but gosh, that's the way it is. Morales trying to work on a hammerlock back there. Devery caught underneath. They're going to get potentially dangerous on. Oh, is that going to be a penalty point? And that's going to bring the Brush coach over here.
Correction, that's a warning.
Oh, okay, stalling warning. Okay, we can live with that. I think the referee kind of pulled that one out of his hat. Okay. I don't know about that. You're cranking an arm bar and get called for stalling. Morales working from the top, working that near wrist, chops the arm. The 2-on-1 and then the 1-on-1. Keep that tight waist. And the opponent stands up, peels away, and Devery will get his first point of the match with an escape. 10 seconds to go here in the first period. Morales circles, shoots down on a low single, grabs the double leg right at the edge and puts him down. Nice quick single by Isaac Morales. Good job for the freshman. He'll get choice. He'll defer. Chad Cox waving the signals over there for the Beat Diggers. They're going to neutral position. This Taylor Devery works in, and a little arm drag attempt by Morales, drops down to a single leg, and then he'll have to reach for the other single leg. He's got one arm on it. In the over position with a double underhook. Morales caught underneath, his head down low. He's hooked up a single for a moment on that right leg. The coaches were talking to the kids about getting on their toes and getting some power out of this. We'll get a stalemate. 35 seconds gone, second period. 6-1 for Beat Digger. Morales, Isaac down on one knee. Come up forehead to forehead. Shoots in on a single leg. Picks it up, lifts Devery up, but didn't work. Now he goes to double. Devery pops his head down. And Morales caught in the under position. He's got an elbow and reaching out for a knee. Morales straight kind of underneath. Devery. And Morales with a double leg gets his head out here. He'll get another takedown. Nice job of staying with it by Isaac Morales. Kind of was tipped there a couple times, but he comes out on top. And inside of 40 seconds to go here in the second period. Here comes that cheap tilt again. Ooh, a suicide tilt. And there's a 2-point count. And the official counted it pretty quick that time. So that makes it 10-1 for Isaac Morales. He's got to bang hits with Baby Maltos Garcia every day in practice. You can see some of that stuff that Baby likes to use when he's working. And Morales with the tight waist and peeling away for the first point of the match for Devery on the escape. Inside of 20 seconds to go, it's 10-2 now for Devery. I forgot about the penalty point. Or the escape point. I might have missed another one or something. There's another single leg shot by Isaac trying to step over before he sucked it in. So we'll go to the third period, 10-2. Then Isaac will take neutral. And we're underway. Third period. One more match to go. As they go forehead to forehead. Little Saunders by Morales, but he wasn't able to tackle Devery on the way by. Now they're going ear to ear. An arm drag attempt by Morales. He gets caught in the front headlock, trying to sag out of that. He's caught in the under position, shoots in on a single leg, steps over the leg, and Morales out front with the underhook. A little bit of a whizzer, as Morales says that's single leg there. Devery in the over position, trying to mash his head in. He's teed out to the front now. Morales right on the edge. Hooked up a single on the far leg. Eating up time here as we get inside 52 seconds. 51 and a half seconds left in the match. And we're back underway. Morales up 10-2. As he pushes on the forehead. Now they go forehead to forehead, right in the 10-foot circle. There's Morales, drops down to a single leg. Devery got a headlock from way out front there. That was wrenching the chin. And Morales trying to work that single leg. Devery's got looks like a half Nelson. Morales trying to step over that ankle. Pops out the backside. He's got another takedown. Nice job by Isaac Morales. Getting real short time here. And Devery tries to get away, but we run out of time. How about that? A 12-2 major decision for Isaac Morales. Okay, Arnaldo Maltos Garcia will be up for our last match of the night. Bailey Mechanical Heating and Air Conditioning. I've worked with Mr. Bailey, and he does great work. If you need mechanical heating and air conditioning, this is a Sterling company that offers a 100% satisfaction guarantee. All you have to do is just remember this number, 521-7272, for all your heating and air conditioning. That's Bailey Mechanical. Baby gets set to go.
Arnaldo Maltos Garcia, ranked number 2 against Dylan Pirelli from
And I'm sure Baby weighed in at 152.
Yep, he did. 2-point takedown for Baby. Pirelli a junior, Baby a senior. Little Granby roll by Pirelli, and Baby follows him right through and sticks him in a half. Trying to run the head, and he has Pirelli over on his back.
Should have been a 2 count there, but I don't see any fingers down.
There is now. And there's the pin for Baby in just 41 seconds.
Baby showed some power there. How about that?
Brush Beat Digger's going to win this duel 47-26.
Got picked up 10 points in the last 2 matches. How about that? Oh, man. Oh, we got to catch our breath, so let's take a 2-minute timeout. Oh, wait a minute. We got JVs to go yet. Sorry about that. We've got more wrestling to go here. Ricky Mendez going for the Brush Beat Diggers at 132 against Curtis Winters. Curtis Winters got a pin on Chase Barnett at 56 seconds of their match. And Ricky Mendez is set to go. And he shoots in on a single leg. Big sprawl by Winters. Mendez gets caught in the front headlock. Mendez trying to drag out of that. And he'll pop around the backside and get the takedown. And Mendez working the wrists. His Winters kind of bunched up in a ball underneath him. And, nice little Granby roll and popping out the other side is Winters for the escape. Mendez kind of got in a pickle, and I don't know, this official's calling that a reversal to Winters. A little quick there. But Mendez now behind 3-2 as Winters hanging on to the ankles, and Mendez is wheelbarred around the mat. Now, then chest to chest as Winters got a headlock, dumped Mendez over to his back. And now Mendez gets back to his base, but he's going to give up 2 near fall points. Got away the locked hands. And now we're going to call blood as Winters reached around and locked up his hands, but official didn't see that. Pointed our direction, so it shouldn't have been too hard. Makes it 5-2 on the scoreboard. 42 seconds left in this first period. This is a JV match at 132 pounds. Ricky Mendez for the Beat Diggers. Curtis Winters for Sterling Tigers. And don't forget, this is 1010 KSIR, Brush Fort Morgan on your radio dial. And 1010 KSIR on the internet, KSIR.com. Mendez got a little blood on the leg there. They're right here at Matt's side. Okay, High Plains, let's see. High Plains Bank offers a wide variety of products that can be. Okay. Hello? Well, we're cleaned up now. Everybody, we're sitting here right at Matt's side at Sterling Tigers on the front of our table. So wrestlers are checking in here and the coaches are looking at us. But we don't know anything. They're still cleaning up Winters over there. Putting tape around his knees. I'm not quite sure.
Should have done that to begin with.
He has some.
He's got scabs on both knees and one on one elbow.
Oh, so they're just getting him all taped up.
Yeah.
High Plains Bank offers a wide variety of products that can be customized to fit your individual needs. See whatever over a century of customer service can do for you at High Plains Bank in Wiggins. And then Better Electric. Better quality, better service, better results. It's Better Electric. And they're also home of the Sterling Trailers, your Big Tech's headquarters at Better Electric. And the South Platte Sentinel. Get the most comprehensive news, sports, and opinion from South Platte Sentinel. Visit their website at southplattesentinel.com. And Rominger Jewelry and Gifts. They're the leader in northeastern Colorado for diamonds, jewelry, watches, and expert in-store jewelry repairs for service, quality, and value. Shop Romingers in downtown Sterling. Okay, now we're all cleaned up. Winters is covered in ace bandages. That's going to be tough when they come off. I mean, tape, athletic tape, it looks like. And Winters working from the top, chopping that near arm. And Ricky stands up, trying to peel away. They get to the edge, and they'll be out of bounds. And there's a sophomore for the Beat Diggers, and we get a stalling there on the edge. Stalling warning on Winters. And well, it must not be very tough tape. It's peeling away already. One on the elbow and one on the left knee's come off. First National Bank in Fleming. Bank your financial needs with the Logan County home-owned bank since 1917. got to be a good bank if you survived the Depression. First National Bank in Fleming, member of FDIC. And the Pete's Farmers Cooperative. They've been in business since 1915. They are still the small-town company that cares about each of their individual customers. See them for all your propane, fuel, and farm needs. Okay, 28 seconds to go. Still here in the first period, 28.8. Mendez sets on the bottom. Down 5-2. Quick spin. Get locked hands this time on Curtis Winters, so they'll stop it. That'll be a penalty point to Ricky Mendez. Makes it 5-3. Mendez will reset. And Winters in on the left side. Granby roll by Mendez. Comes up, faces, tries to throw in a grapevine, but he's going to give a quick reversal to Mendez to tie it up. Mendez got a headlock, one-arm headlock around the neck of Winters. Now move over to the right side, try to put a half Nelson in. Getting some hip pressure. Half Nelson drives it. Over he goes, but we run out of time in the period. 5-5 ties. We head to the second period.
It should be 5-4.
Well, we had a penalty point for locked hands.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that.
And having trouble with that tape. May have to borrow some of that brush tape. Got some that's an ace bandage this time, I think. A little Curlex he's got over there. I'm not quite sure, but it didn't hold up very well the first time. Brush grocery cart. Grocery, meat, fresh deli counters, floral, pharmacy, Western Union, public service payments. Then you can also get 24-hour gas. They're your one-stop shops. Stop and shop the Brush Grocery Cart, 1302 West Edison in Brush. Brush Grocery Cart, one of our fine sponsors always. And Willow Coffee, Tea, and Smoothies in G Sweets Bakery. Try a new breakfast bowl or delicious breakfast burrito with your Willow coffee or tea. Open 6 to 6, Monday through Friday, and 7 to 4 on Saturdays. Stop by 921 Edison in Brush today. Colorado Plains Medical Center. Accidents and illness, strike day and night. Every second counts. Level 3 Trauma Center, Colorado Plains Medical Center. Ready to help you in any kind of an emergency. Okay, it's Mendez's choice. He's going to defer it. And Curtis Winters wants neutral. So, underway. 4 minutes to go in this JV match. We got one after that. As Mendez chasing Winters around. Now they come tie up. There's heavy on the head. Mendez peels out of that. And there's Mendez with a nice shot in on a double leg, but a good sprawl. Now Mendez deep with that double leg. Steps over the heel, trying to work out a headlock. What's that?
I've seen him call a takedown on that a couple times tonight, but we didn't get it.
Now he's got him on his back. Mendez out to the side trying to run a half. He's way out of bounds, and now they're going to call him out of bounds. But Mendez will take the lead to the 2-point takedown. These guys are they're battling out there. Now we've got headgear coming apart for Winters. I'm surprised they didn't have him cut his hair. Clayton was telling me a couple of beat diggers had to chop a couple inches off the back of their hair last night. So. Okay, Mendez in on the right as we restart. We'll move over to the left side. A little Granby roll by Winters. And Winters comes up, gets a cross face, and he's going to get a reversal out of this to tie it up. Mendez working off the bottom. Clear over to the far side. Mendez build a pretty good base, reaches back, hooks the head, trying to suck Winters under. He's got a single leg, and he's got a cradle.
Near side cradle, and he's stuck.
Oh. That was a sweet move by Ricky Mendez. And let's see, that's a 308 pin for Ricky Mendez. When they weren't bleeding, there was a lot of action in that match, though. Well, one more to go. Senior for the Beat Diggers, Jason Marino, will take on Isaac De Leon. While they do that, don't forget ACIs. They proudly support all of local high school sports throughout northeastern Colorado. Well,
Jason Moreno wrestling, weighed in at 113 pounds. De Leon at 126. So Moreno's giving up a little weight.
Looks like it, too.
De Leon in on a single leg. Good cross face by Moreno, but he gets dumped down. De Leon's going to take the early 2-point lead as they go out of bounds. Isaac, Jason Moreno just rolled through and grabbed a head, and he's got a pretty good headlock on De Leon. De Leon hipped over, though. His shoulders aren't touching.
He's in a pickle, though.
3 points near ball, Brush.
Moreno's going to take a 5-2 lead now. Stand up by De Leon. Moreno grabs that single leg crossface, and we're going to get an escape for De Leon. 5-3 now the score.
13 pounds he's given up. I see a bunch of blood on the elbow of De Leon.
Tie up out there. Jason Moreno popping the head. Single leg by De Leon. Good whizzer by Moreno. Yeah, we're going to call him out of bounds.
I've seen him call a takedown with that reverse grapevine in there with the whizzer, too. Well, maybe not quite that bad.
Hand fighting out there, shot by De Leon. Moreno backing away from De Leon. Now ties up, breaks apart. And we'll go to the second period. Jason Moreno leads this match 5-3.
There you go, blood running down the arm of De Leon. Maybe we keep wrestling. Officials finally see some blood. Somebody from the crowd must be hollering. Okay, now we're going to have blood time in this match. Go back to AC Ice. When you need ice, don't settle for just any old frozen ice. Get AC Ice. You can find it in any local grocery or convenience store near you. MCHS. I don't know what that means, but AC Ice for all your ice needs. Farmers Insurance Company, our agency, Brenda Robinette, your farmer's agent, will work with you to provide unique and customized coverage at an affordable price. 522-1341. So that's going to be down here in Sterling. And Circle L Irrigation, they offer latest in valley irrigation and technology. Just give them a call, 522-8816. You're at 335 Chestnut in Sterling.
So De Leon's choice here in the second period. He chooses down. He's set. Moreno on from the right side with a spiral ride, trying to bust De Leon down. De Leon stands up and gets the escape. 5-4 in favor of Moreno now. They're popping each other's heads out there.
Yeah, Moreno obviously outsized out there.
He's kind of circling out there. Neither wrestler taking a shot. Now Moreno's got some wrist control. De Leon breaks that. In on a single leg is De Leon. Hips Moreno over. And Moreno's going to stand up with that whizzer and
De Leon's kind
Get
of
out of
hobbling
it.
there a little bit. He just had a cramp or twisted an ankle a little bit.
And Moreno in on a single leg. Dumps De Leon over, comes out on top, puts De Leon to his back. De Leon fighting off of his back. Moreno's got that pretty tight, stretching him out. De Leon still fighting it. Looks pinned from here. Oh, now he arches back out of it, settles him down, and that should be a pin. I don't know what he's looking at.
De Leon's trying to tap out over there.
Well, Jason Moreno picks up a 3-minute, 46-second pin.
3:46. Okay. Beat Diggers wrap up another win. How about that? Now let's try a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with more on 1010 KSIR, KSIR.com. Welcome back to the Tiger Den here at the Wally Post Complex in Sterling. As the Beat Diggers just won the duel 47-26 over the Sterling Tigers. And we'll do the JVs first. Thomas Medlin, freshman Fort Beat Diggers, got a 5-3 win over Isaac De Leon. Then Chase Barnett, freshman, against Curtis Winters. And it was Winters with a 56-second pin. Ricky Mendez went at 132. He got a 3:08 pin over Curtis Winters on the JV side. Then Jason Moreno with the 3:46 pin over Isaac De Leon for the last JV match. Well, we kicked off the duel at the 170 pounds. It was Randy Woodward with a 42nd pin over Kendrick Thompson, the freshman. 182, Toby McDonald against P.J. Holzhauser, senior, ranked number 4 in the state by on the mat. And that tied up the duel 6-6. And at 195, Daniel Arbaca got a 102 pin over Tate Green, lost by a pin at 102. Sterling went ahead in the duel then 12-6. Briggs 10, though, picks up a forfeit win at 220, as did Andrew Guzman at 285. Andrew got a forfeit win for the Diggers. Then we dropped to 106. Caleb Cox, ranked number 7 in the state, wins over Zach Loft. And Colin Cole went at 113 against Josh Beret. Beret ranked number 12 in the state, and Colin Cole come up with a 7-4 win. Oswaldo Nunez for the Beat Diggers, freshman, went against senior Kobe Duncan, ranked number 1 in the state, and lost by a fall at 258. Wyatt Holdren at 126 went against Jake Breidenbach. And that Kobe Duncan was ranked at number 1 at 126. He drops to 120 after Christmas. So Breidenbach steps in at 126, and he got a tech fall 15-0 over Wyatt Holdren. 132, Wyatt Powell, a 306 pin over Ernesto Ochoa. At 138, Jade Queen with a 336 pin over Justin Gonzalez of Sterling. Jaron Peterson going against number 2 ranked Eric Creer. And it was Creer with a 6-0 win. At 152, Isaac Morales for the Beat Diggers pulled off a major decision, 12-2 over Taylor Devery, both freshmen. And at 160, baby Arnaldo Maltos Garcia has a 41-second pin over Dylan Pirelli. And that's where we ended up at on the team side, 47 for the Beat Diggers, 26 for the Sterling Tigers. Okay, the Beat Diggers will be off to Florence this weekend as they go down to the Mel Smith Invitational at Florence. They'll be wrestling tomorrow afternoon an evening and all day Saturday. Also, the JV will be going Saturday at the Wiggins Invitational. Next Thursday, we'll be back from Highland as the Beat Diggers will take on Highland and Lions in a triple duel. That'll kick off at 5:30 Thursday, January 21st. And then we'll have Top of the Rockies the 22nd and 23rd up at Centaurus High School in Louisville. Then we'll be back Thursday the 28th for Strasburg and University triple duel in the Digger Dome. And then we'll start out February with Valley, returning state champs, and they're ranked number 1 this year. That'll be at 6:30 February 4th. And then the Morgan County triple duel will finish off the season with Fort Morgan and Wiggins against the Beat Diggers, 5:30 on February 5th. So then we'll go to regionals, the 12th and 13th of February. So this season is just rolling along. So thanks for tuning in. I want to thank some more of our sponsors like Shine On and Sterling. They have affordable detailing, and their window tinting will reduce glare and eye discomfort and protect your vehicle. Give them a Shine On in Sterling. Call 580-4345. In C&H and their full-service co-op that is farmer-owned and brings the very best in grain agronomy, fuel, feed, and car and truck needs. Find them at GreenlandCoop.com. And BJ Plumbing. They can handle all your plumbing needs from fog drains to major construction projects. Give them a call at 522-3828. And another favorite, Northeastern Colorado, Atwood Steakhouse, home of the $8.95 dinner menu during the week, and the best prime rib and other great specials on Fridays and Saturdays. And our friends over at the Bank of Colorado, they proudly support local sports and academics. Family-friendly bank that believes in community first and providing customers with the best tools and service you deserve. Visit bankofcolorado.com. The way banking should be. Member of FDIC. Okay, how about our friends down at Kuski Oil Company in Crook? They deliver fuel and propane for your farm and home. Just stop by and give Butch a call at 886-2121. And Smart Parts, your family's safety is their concern, so let the trained professionals take care of you when you need windshield repaired. They're 522-5399 here in Sterling. And Premier Farm Credit, the leading agricultural lender in the area. Member-owned and committed to sharing profits through their patronage program. Locations in Holyoke, Yuma, Fort Morgan, and Sterling. And don't forget Trinidad Benham, serving area bean growers since 1921. Give them a call at 522-3595 for all your dry bean needs. They're proud supporters of Northeastern Colorado sports. And Papa Murphy's Pizzas right here in Sterling. Makes it easy to feed the whole team, make everybody happy. Call Papa Murphy's in Sterling, 522-4900. Well, thanks for tuning in, and great job by the Beat Diggers. Been a good week for them. They knocked off La Junta last night by a score of 36-30, and then come into the Tiger Den and knock off the Sterling Tigers by a score of 47-26. So for Rob Hastings, Cleta, Michaela running the board, and of course all our great sponsors and owners, I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and of course our listeners are awesome. Thanks for giving us our support. We love it. So we're going to say good night. Beat Diggers win the duel as we win 47-26 over the Sterling Tigers. We'll be back on the air next week on 1010, KSIR, and KSIR.com. Good night from Sterling.